Samuel Rodriguez, followed by Devin Mason from the Shadow League.
Hey guys, so earlier you talked about the Suns, and they added an MVP candidate this year in Chris Paul, making them big contenders and now the number 2 seed. If they end up against a healthy Lakers team in the first round, do you feel like they have a chance to win or at least put up a fight? And if so, what do they have to do for this to happen?
I just hope they don't get gentlemen swept. I just hope that doesn't happen. But that's what they're going to be flirting with, respectfully. And that's why for them, it wasn't good that the Lakers fell to 7. It was not good. You have the defending champions, AD and LeBron returning. They're so deep because now you can put everybody in their slots when those two superstars are healthy. Of course, you have Chris Paul, that MVP candidate, and Devin Booker, that All-NBA caliber performer. But the young guys are just playoff puppies right now. They haven't had that experience. Ayton hasn't been there. Bridges, Cam, Jordan, so like Johnson. And so like I believe the Lakers actually benefited from playing against the Suns versus having to face the Jazz in the first round or even flirting possibly with the Clippers as people were jockeying for position. And I think it worked out, I guess, for a lot of fans to see that it might be Clippers and Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, something that I thought we'd see last year, but the Clippers got bounced by the Nuggets.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Jay Rose, and I hate to say it, man, because we've both been fans of the Suns since the beginning of the season. Monty Williams, James Jones, what they did with this organization. But when you look at the playoffs, it comes down to making the others make plays. And when you look at the personnel, like you said, of the Lakers, they have so many guys that they could throw at Devin Booker, right? Taylor Horton-Tucker, I know, he hasn't been in the big moments, but a guy like that, he's just so relentless defensively, and he has one assignment with LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the court defensively, and that's to get into you, and he's not afraid. You have Caruso, you have Caldwell Pope when he's locked in, you have Wesley Matthews, so many bodies, so many veteran guys that know how to play that position, and if so, yeah, right. And then at times, if LeBron feel like you also have Dennis Schroeder, who's one of the pestiest defenders in the league, a guy that still today picks up 94 feet. Like, we don't see that, right? And then if LeBron thinks that, hey, these guys are not getting it done, guess what he do? Okay, I'm going to go guard Devin Booker. I'm going to guard CP3. But I think the deciding factor in this series, and why I agree with Jay Rose that it's going to be a gentleman's sweep, is because the interior, right? Like Drummond, AD, Harold, Gasol, like they're going to punish them in the inside. Aiden has took a tremendous leap, but going against the Anthony Davis and what he showed us last year in the bubble when it mattered the most, how he was putting up Shaq and Wilt type numbers. I mean, like the Phoenix Suns just got they just caught bad luck to me on this one. Like I was really hoping, and it's crazy. I wanted to see the Suns and Portland match up, and then I wanted to see Denver and the Lakers match up. I think that would have been more interesting just because of Jokic, right? And Jokic and AD, but I'm with Jay Rose on this one. I love the Phoenix Suns, man. It's just their interior is going to get eat up. If the Lakers might set records with dominating with points in the paint. Like they might dominate in that area this postseason, especially in the first round.